Hey everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I'm going to make a ham and cheese breakfast casserole. This is something I make on Sundays, and I make it all in one pan and I cut it up and I take it to work. It's a real high protein breakfast that you can do that's really quick and on the go for when you got to be somewhere early or whatever. Like I said, I take it to work, and you can do sausage in it, you can do bacon in it, but I think the deli ham is much quicker. So we're going to get started. I have a throwaway pan that I'm going to use today, and I'm just going to spray it with non-stick cooking spray. Can't talk today. I don't reckon I'm awake yet. Just spray it really good on the sides, and we're going to set that aside. And then I'm going to use 10 eggs. I'm going to crack them in this measuring bowl. Once again, I can't talk today. I'm going to do all 10 of these. My husband and I got to take a little weekend away this past weekend. It was very cold outside, but we had a really good time. We hadn't got to get away in a long time. His work had like a family day up at the Smokies baseball park. They played the Chattanooga Lookouts, and they had free food for everybody and face painting for the kids and just all kinds of fun stuff. And we had a good time. We got out and got to spend some time together away from home. We spent a couple of nights up in Pigeon Forge. So one of our fun places we like to go. But it was really nice to get away. We've been very busy with work and church and family and different things like that. So we needed some downtime. All right, we're doing these 10 eggs. I got one more to go here. All right, I'm going to set this in my sink out of the way. I'm going to put my few eggs that I have left over here. All right, and now we're going to add just a dash of heavy whipping cream. I just buy whatever's the cheapest. It's heavy whipping cream. This is actually from just the store brand. I'm just going to put a dash, maybe like a tablespoon or so, because you need that heavy whipping cream. We'll put a few dashes of salt. And quite a bit of pepper. I like pepper in my eggs. And I had a friend years and years ago, and she used to scramble eggs all the time, and she's like, I always put onion powder in my scrambled eggs. And I thought, that's my oven singing to me. It's preheated. But she always put onion powder in her scrambled eggs. And I thought, that is strange. And I thought, well, when I started making this casserole, I'm like, I want to try that. And it is really good. It just gives it just a little bit of something that you need. I'm not sure what that something is, but I guess a little onion. Just a little dash of onion powder. All right, now we're going to whisk this together. This Sunday is Easter. I'm excited about that. We'll get to spend some time with our family, which I talked about Easter on one of my other videos. I love to celebrate any kind of religious holidays, Christmas, Easter, things like that. Love that. And we're going to get to be with family, and we'll go to church, and we'll celebrate the resurrection. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be warmer here. It's been raining, and it was, like I said, very cold this past weekend when we went up to Pigeon Forge, but it ended up being sunny on Sunday. It got up to almost 70 degrees, but we were coming home that day, so it didn't matter. So now I'm going to do like a cup, maybe a cup and a half shredded. I use the mild cheddar cheese. I'm going to drop that in there if I don't make such a mess. All right, and now I'm going to set this aside for just a second, and I'm going to take some ham that I just bought at the deli. This one is Black Forest. Now, if you go to Walmart, they have what they call Old Farmer's ham. It's the best ham I've ever had. It's so good. It's not too sweet. It's got a smoky flavor. But this is probably the next best thing, is the Black Forest. I'm going to take about, let's see, four slices, I guess, will be enough. Maybe 5. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 slices. And I had this cut on a 1, so it's just, like this. So I would say 1/3 of a pound, maybe. And I'm going to take my large knife, and I'm just going to cut this into little bitty pieces. Little bite-sized pieces to go in our casserole. Like I said, you can use bacon. You can use sausage. Now, you do have to cook your bacon and sausage before. So this saves a lot of time because this is already fixed. And I'm gonna cut that. Like I said, just little tiny cubes is what we're gonna do. Okay, and I'll just take my hands, just kind of tear them apart, drop them in there. And I may need a bigger bowl. Usually I mix it up in this bowl. Seems like it's a lot today. So we're gonna mix all that up. The ham and cheese, the eggs, the seasoning, and a little bit of the heavy whipping cream. We're gonna mix that together. And then I like to put jalapenos. I really love jalapenos. Ever since I had COVID, I love spicy stuff. I never liked spicy stuff before. My husband laughs at me all the time. He's like, Marsha, what has happened? I'm like, I don't know. So I'm gonna take a good handful of these. Just pull them right out with my fingers because it's a new jar and it's just me here today. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna pull out a few of those. Let me rinse my hand off. All right, and then I'm going to chop these jalapenos into small pieces. These are just jarred jalapenos. You could use fresh if you wanted to. The jarred are just real convenient, especially when, you know, it's not summer and you're not growing them in your garden. Now, we grow jalapenos every year, and I will can them. And then sometimes we save some fresh. We make stuffed jalapenos. We love jalapenos, but I always try to take the seeds out when I'm cooking like that. Then I'm just going to put these in here. If I can get them all up. And I'm going to waste nothing. And I'm going to stir this around really good again. Mix it up really good. Stir that around. All right. Now I'm going to put this in my casserole dish that I have sprayed. I could probably leave it sitting right there. I'm just going to pour it in. And you have to scrape those sides. Make sure you get all those little bits of ham out. You don't want to waste nothing if you can help it. I don't like to waste anything. Use everything you got. That's what we try to do around here. Use everything we got and all that we've mixed up. Try to find something to do with it. All right, and you're going to just make sure this is all spread around. Yeah, and I like to, just for good measure, get a few more shreds of cheese. Just put on top just a few little shreds. Maybe 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup at the most. Let's pick this up. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the oven at 375 for 25 minutes. And then when I'm finished with that, I'll come back and I'll let you guys see what the finished product is, okay? Talk to you later. Hey everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marsha. I wanted to show you my ham and cheese breakfast casserole that I cooked. I cooked it at 375 for 25 minutes. Now I'm gonna let this cool, and what I would normally do is I would cut it into little squares and I'd put it in a plastic container, and I would take that to work with me for the week, and then I would just heat that up in the microwave as I wanted to eat it. But this one I have made for a friend, so I'm just gonna leave it solid like that, and I'll cover it and I will deliver that to her later today. So please try this, and if you did, you know, post pictures on my Facebook. And also, please go and subscribe and like my YouTube channel, Meals with Marsha. I'm going to put that up on that too. So I hope you enjoy this, and please send pictures and let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.